Hi, and welcome to LaBiotech Tour South Germany. This is the fourth step of our world tour of biotech ecosystems. I'm Joachim, co-founder of LaBiotech, and I will be your guide on this trip. Germany is the largest economy in Europe. The country is well known for its tasty beer and luxury car brands, but it's also one of the leading biotech markets in Europe. Germany has the second biggest drug pipeline in development on this continent. In 2013, 700 companies work in biotech and generated around 3 billion euros in revenues collectively. This industry is also driven by some of the best research laboratories in the world and the support of innovation by the government. This documentary will be the first focusing on south of Germany. I hope you will learn a lot about these companies and enjoy this amazing experience as I did. Let's start this trip through South Germany with the city of Heidelberg. It is an icon of the Romantic period and is well known for its castle that overlooks the old city center. Heidelberg is also famous for its university, which is the oldest in Germany and the high concentration of research centers. For example, the European Molecular Biology Laboratory, or EMBL, is based here and is top-ranked research center for publications in molecular biology and genetics in Europe. Additionally, the DKFZ, the German Cancer Research Center, that we will visit later, and the Max Planck Institute for Medical Research can both be found in Heidelberg. Thanks to this concentration of talent and pharmaceutical groups, Heidelberg has become a hotspot of the German biotech industry. The technology park of Heidelberg is a symbol of this cluster and hosts many companies. During my visit, I met people from BioRN, the management team of this cluster, and also 3 companies, Biomedics, Apogenix and BioCat.
We're here on the campus of the University of Heidelberg, one of the most vibrant biotechnology environments in Europe. And in the middle of this campus is the Heidelberg Technology Park. It's all around us. And in the middle of the technology park is BioRN, Biotechnology Cluster Rhein-Neckar.
We created the brand BioRN to increase the visibility of the whole region. In a globally driven competition, it is hard to promote just one company, especially if it's a small company. By representing more than 200 partners, we can show that there is critical mass in this cluster. And as a result, we can attract other world-class clusters or investors to BioRN.
The question is, what do we do? And we've developed this concept of the BioMedx Innovation Center, where we take problems of large companies such as the pharma industry, we post these very tough problems worldwide at the best universities and research institutions as a call for application and ask young talents to submit project proposals to solve the problem. And the best of the best come to a boot camp, and the very best that win the boot camp get a 2 to 4 year fellowship here in Heidelberg at our BioMedx Innovation Center.
Apogenix was founded in 2005 as a spin-out of the German Cancer Research Center. Apogenix develops protein therapeutics which control life and death of cancer cells. Focus of our development is and was APG-101. When we started the company back in 2005, APG-101 was an early preclinical project. Ever since, we've developed a manufacturing process. We successfully completed a phase 1 and a phase 2 study. The phase 2 study was a controlled proof-of-concept study in glioblastoma patients. Glioblastoma is the worst and most aggressive form of brain tumors. The median overall survival time from the first initial diagnosis, just 15 months. There are very limited treatment options available. In this phase 2 proof-of-concept study, we showed clearly a benefit regarding the overall survival.
BioCad is a provider of reagents and services to life scientists, mainly in Germany, Switzerland and Austria. So BioCad is an application and customer oriented, which means that we are listening to our customers and supplying to them what they actually need. So we can pick from a pretty broad portfolio which reaches from the most innovative next generation sequencing kits and services to like antibodies, ELISAs, expression clones, RNAi clones, cell-based assays, and cloning vectors, and sample preparation kits, and amongst many other things.
I was also curious about the DKFZ and its impact on the biotech industry. So I decided to stay in the technology park where the DKFZ is and pay a visit to Sciomics, a young startup spin-out of the institute.
Sciomics offers services and products based on a platform technology which is called antibody microarrays. Antibody microarrays are a tool which facilitates a highly parallel analysis of proteins. This is extremely important for biomarker discovery, for parallel validation of biomarkers, as well as for profiling studies looking into depth into certain pathways in cell culture experiments, in animal experiments, and as well in human samples.
I decided to stay a few days in Heidelberg to visit other companies. Biopharm, one of the oldest German biotech companies, its subsidiary Symbiosis, and also PEPperPRINT, home of the unique pepper-chip peptide microarray platform.
Biopharm is one of the oldest biotech companies in Germany. It was founded in 1986 in Heidelberg, which is a biotech hub cluster here in Germany. And our mission is regenerative medicine. That means we create new molecules for certain diseases. Biopharm works with growth factors, and actually we have experience with more than 28 years. And we have created a platform technology in order to generate new biological entities.
Now, as you have seen, our research and development department, Biopharm in Heidelberg, we are here at our second location at Symbiosis in Eppelheim. At Symbiosis, we provide analytical services for the pharmaceuticals and biopharmaceutical companies. Symbiosis was part of Biopharm. We were only doing the analytical work for our biotech company Biopharm. But in the change of time, we were asked by Big Pharma to provide services for them as well. Basically, we provide all necessary analytical services for the biopharmaceutical industry, from gene to production cell line.
Welcome to PEPperPRINT. PEPperPRINT is a young and innovative biotech company. We are located in Heidelberg, Germany, and are a spin-off of the quite renowned German Cancer Research Center. Here you can see our core platform technology, our core machine. It's probably the world's biggest laser printer. It consists of 24 printing units. Each printing unit covers one amino acid, and the amino acids are required for the synthesis of the peptide microarrays in a combinatorial manner. We print the amino acids embedded in solid toner particles, as you know it from an office laser printer. And the main advantage of this approach is that it guarantees us a quite unique flexibility. We can print up to 100 or even 1,000 different chips at the very same time. And we only require minor amounts of the toner particles itself. That is, the material need is quite low for this technology.
Before leaving the city, I wanted to find out more about Biotech Financing in Germany. I caught up with the Dievini Biotech Fund, a family holding investing massively in biotech, to illustrate the financial side of things. But before that, I let you discover Molecular Health, one of the many companies in Dievini's portfolio.
We have developed a software which is called Treatment Map that enables genome-based treatment decision support in oncology. So what it basically does, it enables the oncologist, so the treating doctor, to make a very targeted and focused decision on the patient's treatment, where actually the drug regimen that he chooses fits to the molecular aberrations that we see in the tumor.
Dievini, or Dievini Biotech Holding, was founded 10 years ago. It was Dietmar Hopp, one of the co-founders of SAP, together with Christoph Hettich and myself, who founded the company. The idea is to invest into biotech companies, mostly in Germany. We have no border as to how much in a minimum or how much a maximum we do invest. I mean, I give you an extreme example, CureVac in Tübingen. This is one of definitely our bigger portfolio companies. There we have invested today 125 million euro, which is definitely untypical for, let's say, venture capitalists.
After this presentation, I was really curious about CureVac, the biggest investment of the Dievini Biotech Fund. So I took the train to Tübingen to meet the company and also meet another successful biotech, Immatics.
Immatics is a clinical stage cancer immunotherapy company. We were founded here in Tübingen from the Department of Immunology in 2000. And since then have been able to, on the basis of some fundamental biological discoveries made at the University of Tübingen, build a unique discovery capability and also a target database from which we've been able to develop our own cancer immunotherapies into the clinic. We currently have 3 clinical stage projects, the furthest advance of which is in a phase 3 study. And we also expect that through our target capability, we will be able to play a pivotal role in the development of cancer immunotherapy approaches from other companies, as well as from our own discovery efforts. We have one significant partnership in cancer immunotherapy with Roche, whereby we are searching for targets for them across 3 different indications, across lung cancer, prostate cancer and gastric cancer. And in addition, they'll be taking one of our cancer vaccines into a phase 1 study in 2015.
CureVac is a 14-year-old company, Tübingen-based, and we work on cancer as well as infectious diseases on a novel technology called RNA-active. So this technology is a new technology to fight against these diseases. A couple of years we detected that RNA, once injected in the skin, it's expressing proteins very nicely. So, you know, DNA, RNA, proteins, I think these are the major biotech molecules. So most of the pharmas and biotech companies, they work only on proteins. Some of them, they work on DNA, but only few are working on RNA. And why is it like that? RNA is a messenger. So RNA is transforming the information from the DNA, from the chromosomes, to the proteins. So therefore, RNA is a quite unstable molecule. And here in CureVac we find solutions to stabilize this molecule and to empower the molecule to deliver the information into the patient.
My trip through Germany continues. Now I'm going to Ulm, another beautiful city, to attend an event held by BioPro, the Baden Wurttemberg region biocluster. This area, which includes Heidelberg and Stuttgart, is an economic center of Germany for many industries, including biotech and pharma. Luckily for me, I'm easily able to go from here to Laubheim, a small city close to Ulm, to meet with Cellca and its innovative technology.
Cellca is a company that produces technology for protein production technology for the pharmaceutical industry. Cellca was started in 2005 with the support of a local bank and Rentschler Biotechnology. Cellca offers 3 products. We sell a DNA to RCB product service where we make custom cell lines for pharmaceutical customers. Second, we license out our technology platform to larger pharmaceutical organizations that want access to state-of-the-art cell line technology. And third, we sell through third parties cell culture media accessible for everybody in the industry and university.
As you saw, a lot of companies are working in the health industry. But I found an interesting company working with algae for many applications. Let's meet the team of Subitec in Stuttgart.
Welcome to Subitec. We are a spin-off in the field of algae biotechnology. What you can see here in the background is our main product. It's a flat panel airlift for the bioreactor.
The problem with the algae is that they need a very special range of light intensity. The idea of our Subitec photobioreactor is very simple but very effective. We have a special shape in our reactors. Together with bubbling air and CO2 from the bottom to the top of the system, the biomass gets into a circular current so that every particle has the situation that it sometimes is at a very high light intensity coming to a optimal light intensity coming to a low light intensity. In average, there's a very good light intensity for algae so that they grow very good.
I'm really getting used to the delayed German trains, but I managed to be on time in Freiburg. The city has wonderful sightseeing spots, but we'll stay focused on biotech for this video. My final destination is a technical university where I'm going to meet the startup Cytena.
Welcome to Cytena. We are offering innovative tools for cell isolation and cell analysis on a single cell level. This is an important step in cell line development and single cell genomics. Our technology, the Cyclone, enables our customers in the pharmaceutical and biotech industries to isolate living individual cells from a biological sample. The printing system works just like an inkjet printer at home. Instead of an ink, we use a cell suspension here, and then the system allows to print individual cells confined in free-flying microdroplets onto a variety of substrates such as microtiter plates, where it allows to print one cell per well, which can then grow into clonal colonies or can be analyzed genetically on a single cell level.
To end this trip, I'm going to Munich, the capital of the state of Bavaria. Unfortunately, I missed Oktoberfest, the biggest beer festival in the world, but I was able to meet with interesting companies like Isarna Therapeutics.
Isarna Therapeutics was created 1 year ago, in October of last year, and stems from the former Antisense Pharma, which was a company formed in the late 90s. So fundamentally, Isarna has about 14 years of experience in the field of TGF-beta. TGF-beta is a cytokine, a protein that is present in all the cells in the body and is at the source of a number of diseases. Isarna developed new drugs that are specifically targeting isoforms of the TGF-beta. The target itself, TGF-beta, is a highly interesting one, and since it's present in all the cells in the body, can lead also to diseases in different body compartments, which allows Isarna today to develop compounds that are specifically targeted for treating diseases in oncology, but also in ophthalmology and in also fibrotic diseases.
Another reason for my visit in Munich was the inauguration of the ICB Residence, a hotel specifically for scientists and businessmen who want to move to this biotech campus. It was an opportunity to meet CEOs of IZB and 2 other biotech companies from the campus, 4SC and Syrian Biotech.
The ICB was founded in 1995 and currently hosts 60 companies over an area of 25,000 square meters of rental space. Over the last 19 years, the ICB has accommodated 4 generations of founders, and in total about 150 biotech companies that today provide around 2,000 jobs. We are one of the largest locations in Germany when looking at biotechnology. We are all about startups. The dynamic of the location has remained unbroken for 19 years, and it's remarkable. MorphoSys, Micromet and Medigene are very successful former startups and tenants of the ICB, which had their IPOs years before. 4SC, Piris and Suprimol or Amsilk are tenants of today, and they are very successful too.
4C is a biotechnology company focusing on the identification and development of new therapeutics in the field of autoimmune and probably even more important oncology diseases such as, for instance, hepatocellular carcinoma or liver cancer. And it's our vision and our idea to drive these assets forward towards market approval, in an ideal case in joint force or partnerships together with the pharma industry.
So Syrian Biotech today has grown an average of 60% per year. We are doing viral vectors and we sell those viral vectors and we provide them for preclinical and now also for clinical purposes. Working on the idea to render viral vectors safer, we developed viral vector technologies. And one of those technologies is called BAC technology. Bacterial artificial chromosomes help to stabilize viral vectors. And this enables us to generate them, to modify them, to take away harmful aspects of the viral vector and put in, for example, therapeutic genes.
Thanks for following me on this trip through south of Germany. The 15 companies I met gave a good idea of the potential of this ecosystem. Like in all European countries, cluster initiatives are trying to create the perfect environment for innovation, where Germany performed very effectively. Clusters were naturally born from a concentration of high-standing universities, internationally recognized research centers, but also an existing pharma and biotech industry. A specificity of this ecosystem that caught my attention was the financing question. Germany is strongly different from other European countries. Capital risk is not rooted in the culture, and even public companies are rare in biotech. Family offices represent a big part of the total investment in biotech, like we have seen with the Dievini Biotech Fund. With all the specificities, Germany has developed a solid biotech industry, which is one of the biggest in Europe. Thanks again to all the people who helped me organizing this project and who participate. And of course, thank you for watching and making LaBiotech Tour bigger every day.